Hello ninjas, and welcome to the Massive May Melee, the second official North American Ninjala Tournament. I'm Gonko June, and here with me to bring you the action are Ninjala ambassadors, AyoRileyG, CHA-Man 777, and Sovereign Syd.
The Ippon Master added to your total score, and obviously the top four with the total score equals A will move on to the semi-final.
And more on Ferny, I think the Popeyes are
playing back right now, which I don't think is a bad call. As we go back to Ferny and John, who are in a fight, but the bind comes in from Avi, gets the double bind. Are they going to be able to finish off? No, unfortunately, they drop the combo. Ferny able to get away, unfortunately still being...
Oh, King Neptune, I'll beat the goofy out your ass, boy.
Quite yet, unfortunately, does miss the gum rail, so that is going to end that fight right there.
It's the most vertical map that we have here, even though we do have the warp gates to kind of aid them in that goal.
Hitting the board there, possibly going for, I believe that was, those are still relatively close right now. One KO or one fight will change things, but the gun laser gonna actually interrupt the combo, and Ferny, smart move being able to get out of there as Avi's now moving in, and a parry fight happening. Hawk going down to Mordi there in the middle as a rocket comes in and gets nobody.
Yeah, there are a lot of ninjutsu happening right now. We did see Ferny throw the scroll onto the warp gate, and I wonder if that actually...
We're kind of looking around. Mordi, again, there's a triple fight. Avi, Mordi, and Ferny on the board currently with two Ippons, and you see Ferny kind of stuck here in engagement with Hawk, missing the gun laser, but that stagger window from the wide attack is absolutely destructive on Popeyes now. Unfortunately, Ferny not going to be able to capitalize as Mordi not only steals the KO, but then Ippons Ferny straight back too.
Mordi should change his name to Mordi with a T, because he's a mortician out here, and he is getting all of these Ippons and stealing those stocks away. I wouldn't be surprised if he runs away with this match at all, because that is some momentum that you want to carry forward. As we can see, 4 Ippon already on the board, miles ahead of everyone else. They're going to have to really turn it around if they want to pull out this massive Ippon.
Hawk trying to fight for their life right here, as you can see a little bit of a fight going on with Ferny, but unfortunately misread break attack as Hawk had low HP, with Ferny able to stay alive with that healing field. And I believe it was Mordi and Zack who still had 4 Ippons, so despite the... still had 4 Ippons, so despite the... who still had 4 Ippons. Position Zack is in right now, I believe on the middle of the leader 1,000-point bonus, and possibly that massive Ippon bonus as well, Sob, as all the fights are now happening all over the place now. Hawk in a fight with John down below. John gonna get the break attack, unfortunately, is gonna be able to read the break here. Very nice play from John. Solid katana, rocking the Sonic Ippon. You gotta love to see it. As now
people that starting out with the katanas are getting that early advantage as far as the round 1 goes, and that will hopefully keep their advantage in the round 2.
I think it's Mordi and John there, right at the middle of the leaderboard. So that's actually going to be huge, as KoolAid's going to get the drones, but obviously the drones aren't the biggest and most important thing here, as Mordi and John both going to tie with 5 Ippons, and they're both going to get the extra 1,000 points for getting Ippon Master as well. So that will, in theory, they technically both just beat the first place position in this current scoreboard.
You really can't discount the power of Ippon during this tournament. It is the massive melee. Alright, so we need to see some melee, we need to see y'all slapping each other up, and in that regard, those two did very well.
Yeah, they did, and 5 Ippons in a tough lobby like this, it is nothing to gawk at. You might think these Ippons are free, but these players are working for every fight. Fights in Ninjala, and especially in a Battle Royale situation, I mean, they can happen so fast, or the fights can just drag, and it's picking and choosing the fights that you know you can win that are the important fights to win. This second map we are going to is none other than Eagle City, so there are plenty of walls to take advantage of wall shooter with, as John has broken out the OG dinosaur costume. I love it. As it looks like immediately up top, we're having a 3-way fight between Avi, Ferny, and Mordi. And here comes the sound hammer from Avi. Avi hopefully going to be able to get the first knockout there. I believe Avi did manage to get out first knockout, but a great timing on that back attack as Avi unfortunately gets hit from behind from John and is going to get bound. But another grenade coming in. Unfortunately, Mordi trying to snipe it, but not enough, as John is actually not only going to KO Mordi, but Ippon Avi out of that.
And as much of the conflict that we saw above, so is below, as we have Jersey. On Eagle, it's kind of a wider map than can be expected, honestly. It's wider than most people think. So
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
having a central conflict like that, you can't kind of just go through the alleyway and get away from any kind of danger in that case.
Do get an uppercut if you follow a wide attack up with a back attack, and that uppercut can set up for a very powerful connection. Unfortunately, it didn't.
I'll beat the goofy out of Chao ass, boy.
Able to see a big drone in that back corner is now John with the punishing blade, looking to bind Zach. That is going to be a unfortunately become trick ball. As Itsuki, of course, party Itsuki comes out. John, the only one with 2 E-Puns on the board right now, though, so.
You know, Punishing Blade is actually living up to its name right now, really being so punishing. But here comes another one from Mordi, and we're going to see Rocky come in the middle. No! And it's such a waste of a ninjutsu at that moment. As we do see Ferny in the middle of this fight with a massive Kujimuya right there, but bounced by the residual parting semi and does get E-Pon from that in the end.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of just 2 E-Pons, 1 E-Pon you see on the board with multiple people as Avi takes out Hawk. And Avi, honestly, if we could take a quick look at the scoreboard, I'm pretty sure Avi is just kind of rolling around with people right now on that scoreboard. Pretty much just very comfortably in first place as Ferny gets a solid hammer combo out. Yeah, Avi super solid in first place right now as John, as KoolAid is going to be forced to pop a tornado here. Unfortunately, not going to get the E-Pon, but now a fight breaking out with Ferny here, and does get the bind. Will that be KO? Yes, it will.
I mean, even though the hammers do have all of that help, like a very solid combo if you get just even one bind. So, I mean, Ferny, even though she was drinking the grape juice and the orange juice with that hammer, not coming out in the end.
That passive gun damage as well, coming in clutch on ZackTO there as poor Mordi, unfortunately, is just getting beat up this game. No! John went for a multi-hit move on the caliber and gets read by KoolAid. That is going to be E-Pon there. That's just one. And another KO. Another E-Pon comes out there. Looking like potentially 3 E-Pon masters across the board this time here.
Yeah, a very, very spread out board here. We have multiple getting topping the board with 3 E-Pons. Mario with that, 10-11 drone lead, putting him in first place, but again, that massive E-Pon plus the E-Pon bonus coming through and knocking him out of that spot.
Actually 4, maybe a 4-way tie with 3 E-Pons there.
So let me read them off for you guys. In 4th place, we have ZackTO with 9,301 points. We have in 3rd place, PKoolAid coming in with 11,267 points. And in 2nd place, we have Son Mario with 11,890 points. And finally, the winner of Group A is John, (1 crash), with 12,206 points.
Feel from the E-Pon Atomic class. It's going to be, hopefully we're going to see these 2 show out right now. I think it's a good choice.
The one thing with the fan, of course, though, is you are sacrificing the
Get me out of here.
And look at this, down in the corner already. Desert tried to steal the E-Pon, loses because Desert's actually running the Strike Big Shinobi card, which I was actually not expecting a couple of these players to use. I know Desert's been stats recently, but ΔxAstotopo, unfortunately, going to be able to get the line there, get the steal. Unfortunately, LazytoonX trying their best with a very offensive drill, but the yo-yo just a little bit too much. That's a very situation. That's an amazing fight. Don't want to have to deal with that fight right now.
He's really dominating the alleys down there. Got yo. Oh, and here's the there it is. Fan versus fan right there.
Engaging in those early fights. It looked like 6 E-Pons across the board as Cam and Desert both getting hit with the Fiasco drum. Cam is just going to take the drone and book it, and Desert is also in a second fight all of a sudden get turned into a little bit of ice cream, and unfortunately for Ariel, that parry is a little drone here. And now looking for the fight on the Cam, but look at how many people are here in this little section here, Riley. A fight coming out of nowhere. Potential aerial rocket maybe coming out. No.
A bit of a waste, maybe a drone or 2.
Coming out.
Big.
Do that.
Okay, Cam, that was huge, my guy. Thank you.
What a timing for me about it. So I'm gonna make you watch as I steal your E-Pon. That is just dirty, and I love it.
And dancing right outside their poison too, waiting for it. I love it.
Yeah, incredible. Unfortunately,
laser
getting cold across the board for a lot of players as well. Now Chao.
ほう、向かってくるのか。逃げずにこのディオに近づいてくるのか。
No!
Fighting aerial fans are fan. He missed break read, but a good parry here from Chao as the fight continues. Looks like Aerial jumping back, a missed opportunity break rate. Oh, that's going to be really unfortunate. As the Five going to end up getting the steal, but the laser, whoever got the judgment gun, that's the Epon. That's who got it.
Crazy. Poor Aerial. Oh, and this rocket just to cover the poison, is it going to find value? It is not.
Unfortunately, and they're going to pay for it.
Unfortunately.
20 Epons! There's like 20 Epons in this match right now. This match is crazy as a dunk is coming out, but unfortunately not a break read, and Gloves is going to be able to take advantage of this due to the drill's high speed. Should be able to secure the KO. Not quite. Wins the big weapon, the small weapon trade. Staying alive, and Fuego able to get pick up there actually first.
No matter what the stakes.
They really want to play for that Epon Master today, and I can't blame them. As look at the Epon count across the board.
19 Epons right there, I think. I just counted.
That's insane. And the Epon Master was so close on so many people. I saw a lot of 3s and 4s, but unfortunately, for this match, there is only one. And it is ΔxAstotopo, who managed to pick up 5 Epons, and that's it.
And that's a strategy in itself, making sure nobody else gets those bonus points with you. He's really going to benefit from that. They are going to benefit from that further down when the scores are added up.
Absolutely. Obviously, adding that 1,000-point bonus to the end is going to be huge here, as obviously all the players setting up, but a really good and intense match between everybody. I mean, you take a little bit of gun damage on that caliber, as long as you're not bound, that is increasing not only the damage of your special, but it's actually giving that overpowering wave gum damage on top of that for taking a little bit of gum daily fight, potentially maybe looking to break out at the top here. As Chao versus Aerial is going to be a starting fight, but a spinner coming from the back here from Gloves, who is actually running the ΔxAstotopo wheel. If I pronounced that right, I don't think I did.
Risk, I would call it.
Look at Cam. The yo-yo loops the gum that unfortunately wheel in the back. Wins the parry though. Not gonna get the break read as Fuego coming back in. That is dangerous Cam out. Unfortunate there in that scenario. We're not gonna be able to see quite how that fight plays out, but I think the sound can be stunned there. So
yeah, I wasn't smart to make sure though.
Yeah, as ΔxAstotopo now playing the gold drill, man. I wish I had one of those. Wow, what a gum grenade.
That was big. And they are going to secure both Epons there. Wow.
Oh, they actually only got one from there. The other one just got stolen, but being able to secure one Epon there, still huge. Aerial now struggling a little bit. Oh, a big fight happening here. Are they going to catch the punishing blade from ΔxAstotopo here? Is it wise to catch the punishing blade?
Looks like the punishing blade got punished by someone else.
You guys are unfortunately going to get smacked around by Fuego there. Into the wall. Might be able to get a quick look at the scoreboard coming up here as a big fight's already breaking out the middle. The Mixer!
Oh, caught out Cam.
Yeah, by the way. Not too many Epons starting off this match, but it's a little bit tougher on Eagle City in a match like this.
Oh, this is crazy right now. These two are dominating in my zone very well this round.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, the iframes are here to haunt you, sir. Oh my goodness. That was painful.
Oh my God! Shinobi Beast does not win against Punishing Blade. No matter how many times you try, it will not work unless you catch the Punishing Blade off guard. Rip, dude.
That was a beautiful use of iframes.
Oh my dragon!
Oh!
That map here, they're playing for those more than anything. They're not really going to the outside edges anymore. And especially with a minute left in the game, it's a great find from LazytoonX comes out on Cam. Cam just got rocked in 8th place, unfortunately, with 1,000 points as well, which is interesting to see. Able to secure an Epon there, being able to push them back up into 7th. But if they can time a Mixer well, they might be able to secure a couple Epons here. They need to do this at the right spot, though, as they're still being pursued by Fuego.
Fight has lasted 45 seconds so far in this location.
And it's not ending, but now, of course, Aerial going to be able to get a moment here. Devs are going to be using the iframes there to secure an Epon as well. Unfortunately, no confirmed from Aerial, so you hate to see that as a punching blade coming in. Overpowering wave. Cam is getting bullied. I feel bad.
It was almost a little bit of a crazy punishing blade, but they did end up getting punished at the buzzer there.
They did. Now, I didn't get a chance to see where the Epons are at, but I'm going to assume ΔxAstotopo's got a couple, because we saw some pretty incredible punishing blade uses there. As we are going to get ΔxAstotopo again with that, with the only Epon.
The only, yeah.
So that's huge. But Fuego, even with just Fuego put on an incredible performance.
You know, we got Group D for death, and we got Group C for comatose. Because, you know, we just don't be dead out here.
You think you've seen some intense matches now? You just wait till we get to semis and finals. I mean, these people are going to go insane.
All right, and it looks like scores for Group B have been tallied. Coming in 4th place, we have LazytoonX with 9,042 points. Coming in 3rd place, we have SA Cam with 9,351 points. In 2nd place, we have Mr. Fuego, 11,379 points. And taking Group B, coming out on top was ΔXAstotopo with 14,403 points.
Fort Riverdale, of course, my favorite map. It's so gorgeous.
I'm ready. Okay, quick view. Jourdanin.
Yeah, I was about to say Jourdanin too.
Let's go. Saves. All right.
Just for kind of a little thing, we are going to be restarting this game because apparently a player DC'd while the match loaded up. So if anybody's wondering what's going on, that is exactly why we are back here with all 4 of us, Sav, Riley, and June.
Right. So one after this, you're done if you disconnect. So be careful. Watch out for that real life third party. Okay, quick scan.
And we got the same outfit.
Yeah, looks like the same part. So yeah.
I saw multiple people, dropping down this time. I think 5 people down here at the start.
Yeah, we did see like about 4 people gain 1st place right at the start just because of gathering energy down there. Lots of their drones right now, as I said before, super into the PR scene, so they know right now they need to get that big weapon as soon as possible. But we do see a copper in the sewer. Well, kind of, because the camera doesn't really know what to do. And then we do see Daniel getting KO'd in that corner.
Using a lot of misread break attacks from drill that is very abusable to get your way and find the Econ.
Econ leading the way there.
The cleaning up the aftermath of these fights you see that don't quite meet their end. We're gonna see Daniel get away again. Itsuki getting bound down there. Not a good fit to be bound at all.
Now, it seems to me that these fights are... and I see with Rocket coming in. We have 2 Econ, but we do have Jourdanin
bound.
Okay, we do have a potent poison on lock. Are we going to secure this area? Oh, we have a big copper coming in. Maybe a parry to escape and to execute the poison. And there it is, the super armor coming in, but the bind unable to capitalize.
We're not going to see any value on that, but it did save him and block a Econ from someone else, but only to be bound again. Just time for Buff Kirby up here.
Seconds here. It's honestly, as far as I've seen anyone's game, but we do have Asbiel in 1st place with that 4 Econ lead. That's the Econ master.
Looks like with a large gap in drones as well on Asbiel. Yep. We'll see both of those bonuses go there. We will. That was a huge match for Asbiel. Look at that point gap.
Matt with a secret tie on the Econ master, and thus earning that massive Econ bonus, which means not in 3rd, but in 2nd difference. I'm seeing Popeye, I'm seeing Hammer, I'm seeing Iron Noise. A lot of more hammers this time around.
Lots of hammers. It's going to be a mess. We do see a couple different outfits, and I'm going to say, Jourdanin, you won again.
Cruise and get a bird's eye view to see where they want to go. The opening net for the bind and the drone field as well. Are we going to get the Econ too? No, we're going to give the 3rd party. Jourdanin, I'm going to give the 3rd party. Jourdanin with the outfit coming in.
That laser to cut off the Econ was beautiful.
People gotta get away.
That was
no
a good
Econ
gunning. A little chase going on down here. Is Matt gonna see this through? No.
But we are not afraid of the same as we saw in the opening of round 1, where people are going for these drones first before getting their big weapon.
So beautiful sharp placement there from Buff Kirby hidden under the goose pad on the building.
I have never seen that before.
There are some impressive spots on this map. So hi to Shark.
Like behind the gunchi on the bush?
Like behind the gun? Yeah, we're seeing the build-up from Draw. Oh, the shark!
The secret shark!
Perfect.
Where exactly?
In the bottom half. Lots of KOs. Yeah, lots of KOs. Ooh.
But you know, those get you points too, and sometimes we just take what we can get. I'm looking for a punishing blade finally coming in, and we are going to finally see an Econ before choosing the surf as your home. So, very nice to see an action here. And a lovely laser to the bottom. How many people are we going to see from this? I think it's a giant pump in the corner. Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
The Beyond jumped into the Fujiyama rocket. How many
And it was...
Daniel finally on the board at the top of the
That was a crazy situation with...
hello? Yes.
That was a crazy situation with...
Hello? Yes.
Zero T-Bones and take this round that way. Alright.
There is no going around this time around. I'm not sure if the hammers really worked out for everybody, considering how spread out those drones are. It's going to take them a lot more effort to get them. And so as such, we didn't do as many big weapons early on.
Here they are. In 4th place, we have Daniel D, coming in with 9,208 points. In 3rd place, we have Buff Kirby with 10,750 points. Coming in 3rd off that strong performance in round 2, we have Caleb with 11,371 points. And it looks like nobody could dethrone Asbiel in round 2 as they win 1st place with 12,251 points.
His hammer, but he's not using that. He's using his trick ball for this. So this is going to be interesting because I know Starling's been playing trick ball a lot. I know Starling was playing trick ball during the UFO Cup, that tournament. So I'm very good on trick ball if you remember the package jumper. Really set up very fast line with that. So I'm wondering if that's what Starling's going for. As a great shot comes out of 64 star, but a well-timed carry by Ness to 8 there. Is now Atomik in a little bit of trouble, and it's none other than Starling in the engagement. Unfortunately, this is a dunk, but it's straight up. You can go straight down with a well-placed position, and you can safely escape out of parries.
Just barely making the
drones on the board. A lot of people just kind of contesting around the drones, and that's really where we're seeing the fights. As the armor's going to come through on Bonds, but unfortunately, the thing with the armor, as you know, is
defensive despite being a katana. So I'm not really sure how it's going to play out in the end, as we do see Gyro taking this drone and getting into a parry and losing it. So are we going to see third party interruptions?
Just barely off the backhand armor.
Less aggressive offensively, so I think it's safe enough to do that.
A couple times in the parry scenario as a fight now breaking down below with Death and Starling. Starling gonna dash out of it as a wide attack comes in from Death, but a parry gonna win the parry. Not gonna be able to secure the knockout though, as Starling is still down there fighting. Can Death get the KO on Starling? Unfortunately, not gonna happen there. But Starling in a good spot here with 10 drones. Unfortunately, the rocket was from Starling probably weren't ideal, but obviously being able to put some points on the board early is great.
It does look like the E-Pawn bonus is going to come into play here, knocking Starling into 3rd on the charts, and also on our real charts with our massive melee bonus. So,
yeah, 1st and 2nd taking on Death and Atomik. Definitely 2 players we need to watch out for. They're super aggressive plays, so going to be interesting to see what everybody else picks, though.
Right, but I'm not looking at weapons right now. I'm looking at fashion, and Death, I see you!
Yeah, that's rocking the pump jacket, but I gotta give credit to Bonds here. Bonds fashion.
Bonds is pretty fashionable. I do like that hat and Yukata combo. I just never have seen, besides the Drip Jala contest, I've never seen Death actually switch out of that tuxedo.
That's fire, alright?
I'm impressed. I'm blown away. Death is killing the fashion game and the ninjas. I'm just saying. But he is on the katana, and so that's going to be something to watch out for. We see a lot of katanas coming out here on Eagle City. So we're going to see a lot of tornadoes coming out too. It's probably just going to be Tornado Alley out here. You know, it's Kansas.
4 katanas in it and a drill?
Yeah.
This could be really tough, because I know the one thing with the skateboards is they tend to struggle in parry scenarios. Every once in a while, their first normal attack doesn't have years.
I don't know. I wonder if it's just defensive because there are so many katanas in this lobby. We do see 2 of them dueling up top as we speak. A lot of gun launchers coming into play. Okay, so I wonder if it's going for that like slurp. Oh wait,
that's one for them taking advantage of that, knowing that Mushroom really wanted that drone here. As now Bonds and Ness are fighting in the bottom half. But Bonds, with the drill coming from behind, gonna go for the dump and shot. Barely misses it though, as Ness kind of flies back into it. So Ness pretty close to being dumped out here. One good placement of a dump grenade could could get that box blind, and there is right there. What a good play, but a parry coming out, and a read. Is that going to be it? No, another parry. That was an amazing fight to watch between those two players there.
The camera didn't know what to look at, but we did get to see that come out and flip up, and I really did like that. We do have a Ninja Tornado off the scene. We're going to see if Death is going to use it to get out of dodge, or if it's going to...
Gets smacked into the railing, though, unfortunately, with a break attack of all things. That hurts a little bit.
It is a little disrespectful, I'm not gonna lie.
Now, oddly enough, Starling is running, Starling's actually running quick respawn as well on the board. Can't blame him, unfortunately, he's kind of hanging around in 6th right now. And it looks like our prediction was kind of right here, Sob. Starling is focusing on the drones over getting E-Phones here, which, with this massive melee bonus, might not be ideal. Starling just kind of sitting in 5th right now. Gonna need to find some single drones. Quite a few single drones to really keep up.
And we did get a brief view of Gyro in 1st place. Gyro coming in and not getting any support for that.
Oh, yeah. Mushroom unfortunately did not take advantage of the tornado. Just kind of backed away from I'm sorry, Mushroom kind of struggled a little bit there. Death, again, just free. You saw at the back corner there. Gets another one. Gets a gargling with a break attack, I'm pretty sure there. Incredible.
And we are sitting at the top of the leaderboard with that E-Pod securing the E-Pod Master so far. But the person in 2nd place is just trailing behind at 3. So if anyone's game, so we do have that Ninja Tornado coming out. Not really securing any E-Pod there. As we've seen of a lot of ninjutsu, Eagle City proving to be a challenging stage for people to land all of their ninjutsu.
Yeah, but I watched the movement of Death and his aggression. He really wants to. He's focusing on the players he knows he can get. But Mushroom TV going with 2 break attacks to start that fight. Unfortunately, that is not a good idea, as Death is very well aware of what could happen. Oh, Mushroom collapsed back. Needs to go for the charge there. Unfortunately, no charge action is available, and the big weapon will win.
Oh no!
Hey yo, what the?
Unfortunately, no charge action is available, and the big weapon will win.
Oh no!
Great. That is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that has just started happening in Season 5. I believe that is a very advantage for her. But it is, I've seen it a couple times. It is a strange scenario.
Harry Shinobi card trigger glitch, or
I'm actually not quite
Shinobi card trigger glitch, or
I'm actually not quite sure. SNS kind of stuck there, somehow manages to find a way, but Starling does manage to find Nico with the Shinobi Beast. Has 11 drones as well, but Death up top there once again. Gonna be, I believe, securing the Drone Master once again. But Starling, with securing the Drone Master, should lock Starling into top 4, at least going into the semifinal.
You know, starting out here really proving a point in that there are different strategies that you could take during this tournament. Even though it is called the Massive Melee, you know, sometimes the melee could be a desperate round.
With Jiro coming in at 4th place with 8,922. Atomik in 3rd with 9,659. Starling securing 2nd with 9,875. And Death coming up on top, 13,042.
My goodness.
Unfortunately, somebody from Semi-A, their neighborhood appears to have lost power. We will be running semifinal B first.
Initially, for individual group stages. So let's see what they can do here on Croissant Arena here.
Hoping to see those sleepers from round 1, Jiro.
A little bit of a yo-yo loop on the wall, unfortunately dropped it, but Starling now coming in. Look at this. Is this 3 yo-yos in the corner? And Caleb on a... Is it 3 yo-yos or is Caleb on a scrap? Oh no!
And all the yo-yos.
Might be looking for that right now, but it's gonna get Starling in the back, is coming in, gets the bind. Unfortunately, Starling just able to escape that very close as Asbiel comes off. I believe with a quick respawn as well.
Another KO for the step so far.
Yeah, and I think we're back in a yo-yo fight. It's just Death, Asbiel, and no, Dan, Skullblade. Starling is, spec cam being spected. I always feel like that is the same spec cam that we had in another game when we first started. That's okay. Starling must have been taken out being spec there by Daniel. And as an E-Pone came out, I think.
See that shark? Yep, we saw shark.
Dash pad.
Buff Kirby holding up with those hidden trolls that are working for him.
This match, which I like a lot. I want to see. I know Caleb knows the Froggy Block combo. I want to see it so badly.
I want to see that beautiful mixer come out here. This is a good map to pull it off.
It is, but you're definitely going to want to get someone grouped up here, Riley, for sure, to get that good mixer play. And, like, in this spot here with Atomik chasing down Daniel, knowing that they have the Stealing Hyena. Oh, the tornado! You
Love
hate
it. For the drone, too! You got the drone and the E-Pwn.
Just one press the button. I says Asbiel with the cookie spinner. And now I'm hungry. Gets the drive, I believe, onto Starling here, but it is stolen by Atomik. So no surprise there. Asbiel going to try and run up behind him, playing back. Starling using a quick respawn there as we jump onto the other side of the map here. We have a 5-way fight going on here.
Fight with Death and 7 running around with 1 HP, not looking good for him.
Oh, but
no! He will not get that E-Pwn.
That's because Death had the warp strike timing, but there is a slight window before you actually use the warp strike where you can take damage, and that's why Death was not able to confirm, as unfortunately the wide attack on the skateboard is wasted, but a very solid skateboard combo with 3 normal hits. Very nice. Look at that. Rocket
Zero way ahead with E-Pwns, huh? Is that 4 E-Pwns on him? 4
E-Pwns on Jiro as well, and now Starling
with the Beast.
Tornado. The Beast gonna be able to restore Jiro's health, so this is actually a really opportune moment for Jiro to use this, being able to kind of secure yourself in a safer location, but now, unfortunately, not being able to burst out of this is Starling who is taking advantage of this, and this fight in his corner just keeps getting crazier, Riley, as literally everybody is here.
And he just can't find anything with the Beast. Oh, it's sad to see. He was looking so hard, too.
Able to keep themselves alive for a long enough period of time, though, Riley, which is very important when you had a Beast. Obviously, you saw their Jiro was literally hit away to death, so using that Beast to get that full health back, and not just full health, you have 400 health additional Beast. So that's really going to keep you alive a bit longer, as Starling looking for a confirmation here. Oh, it's going to get taken away by a tornado. Yeah. Starling's going down to it as well. A very rough game for a couple of these players here, Riley.
We saw a lot of battling that was not able to find its end. It just, someone else came along and said, those points are mine, you're taking too long.
That was a rough game, as Jiro, of course, with the board, taking the drones, but Atomik again on the E-Pwns. I mean, Atomik's just kind of putting on a show, but what really is the story of that match, Riley, is the spinners kind of weren't the right choice. But if not the trick ball, I'm honestly just kind of rocking with maybe a katana here, or a caliber. You know, keep yourself a mobile from gun binds. But oddly enough, I don't think we have or Death playing on the caliber there. But as you see, immediately these fights happening in the middle. As I said, Daniel with the free E-Pwn. Starling couldn't get the kick. He did get the finish in trouble. He was getting hit in the back, as Death is actually rocking katana here against Atomik. And immediately, as I said, those trick balls all met in the middle, and they all started just trying to steal each other's
thing. 1 E-Pwn in that entire mess also.
Yeah, I believe it was Daniel who managed to actually, sneak it, but this might be the second E-Pwn, but no, Buff Kirby says, I still not able to secure that E-Pwn with a solid bind, and now Caleb in a little bit of trouble, gonna be forced to parry out. That was like a 3-way parry, which you don't really see often with Death. Oh my god, I think Caleb got no S energy looking for something. The gum goes coming out, and here comes down the gum, but a double bind here. This could spell trouble. Starling is a trick ball, so that tornado is a dare. Kind of take a look at Daniel. Starling is trying to contest this drone right now, but Death kind of in trouble. Starling needs to be careful though, because he might get bound out of this. If Starling maybe goes for a dunk, he might be okay. No, he's kicking a bunch of people over there with the trick ball under the map. Atomik gets knocked out by him now, but I saw someone on that scoreboard. It was Buff Kirby. Has 5 E-Pwns right now.
E-Pwns are climbing fast.
That's what's going on.
To like 15.
Starling, unfortunately, Buff Kirby maybe going to be able to get another E-Pwn.
Beautiful tornado once again.
Knocked out. Caleb with the punishing play comes in out of nowhere. Starling, though, kind of hanging in there with the almost like 4,000, 4,500 points. I don't know if it'll be enough to push him to the top 4, though. It kind of was just all Buff Kirby that game, though, from what I saw.
I have never seen such beautiful tornadoes. Everyone was so well thought out and well utilized. Oh. Well-deserved Buff Kirby.
Yeah, a very good match from Buff Kirby. I mean, the tornado placement from Buff Kirby was just absolutely insane. Scoring okay.
And it looks like we have Asbiel in 4th place with 8,153 points. We have Atomik coming in with 10,043 points. Then we have Jiro in 2nd with 10,976. And finally, our winner, who took round 2 by storm, we have Buff KIRBY with 12,083 points.
On people's eyes. So, looking at this as we go into Croissant Arena, we'll see what kind of things we'll be able to pull out here. Zach looking pretty good.
Zach looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to go with you there. Late game, I feel like that's a great place to just beat up points and bring in a victory, even if you're coming from behind. In this map especially.
Yeah, that's not a bad point at all. And we do see the great gear, which is one of the buttons that you like to see. Riley, how do you think that's going to end up playing? It does have the rocket and clear to you,
but I think with the players who are using it, I hope to see something fun here with these rockets. We have like 4 rockets in this lobby. Yeah.
Even still, it's an opportunity to get that, because I want one.
I agree.
Okay, we have a buy coming in and an Epon. There's that punch in here.
And still on this really prolonged chase with John here around the top ring. Interesting choices all around.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about chasing anyone in this scenario, because while you're chasing someone down, you're losing out on precious time that you could be using doing something else, like going after a drone. Oh, are we gonna see a rocket? Drone secured, but Epon won't obtain one Epon. Okay. We do see another conflict boiling around here with the echoing screen blocking the gun balloons, but not the beyond the gun. Oh, everyone's here! Welcome to Smash Bros.
And nobody's going to find an Epon. Oh, except for, I'm not going to say too fast, except for John. On Mario, who started the whole party.
Okay, and first and second do have a tie with Epon at 3 each. Let's see if anyone can break away and create an advantage for themselves to solely secure that massive Epon bonus that we have as a trademark of this tournament.
PKoolAid, I see you dashing out the berries. I respect you.
Honestly, I was worried about the trip ball's performance on this one.
I think they're being very careful and oh my god. That was great.
Alright, and we have a 4-way tie on Epon lead right now as we do enter the last 30 seconds of the match. Oh, we break weapons and lives.
Break. But no one wants to engage here. That was, I mean, we saw like 8 to 10 rockets there and maybe only 3 found their way, but not terrible.
Blood out.
Woo! Another quadruple Epon master.
It is a massive Epon master tie for the massive melee bonus. I mean, what more can you expect from the It is delicious.
And that's side attack, wide attack to get the Epon. You're good.
And the one thing about Dragon 2 is that once you throw it, the other opponents have to react to it. You either have to run or just take it. Right. Because once those conflicts go, they start, they go. So you really have to plan out your route of approach here.
3 or 4 people emerging right here to fight it out after the drone and picking it up. LazytoonX trying to chase down the Epon. No, we will not find the Epon. They will instead get beyond the gun, sad to see.
But no confirmation or capitalization as we are able to secure the drone with no contest with that katana user. Now, it's a bit of a slow start, kind of like we saw in the opening matches of Group C. I wonder if anybody from A and B started spectating the later matches and maybe picked up a strategy to maybe build up their drone count before going for these Epons, as we do get a KO.
Epon's on the board with a bunch of KOs.
And the first speed on the board, netting 1, 2.
He is loving this.
Oh, an excellent net here to kind of scare people off, but they're going for the Epon instead of the drone. It was net 1.
That is good enough for us. We'll take that drone and
Excuse me? LazytoonX?
And there we go. LazytoonX trying to cap on this. There we go.
Just a mashing combo. Just in case someone might third party, that jump cancel enable to gun dash out of there.
Blue the bad choice from fake. Ooh, that was a the caliber did not see enough value for me.
I'm sorry, what happened there?
Tragedy happened. I wanted to that.
LazytoonX low on energy here, so options are going to be limited during this combat as it breaks down in the hot springs. Going to gather energy perhaps.
A lot of idling, probably because they don't want to give up Econ. You know what I mean? Oh, that read was beautiful, LazytoonX.
The standard B&B for katanas. Very nice work. We do get a tap though, a left tap on that the opponent. Ninja Tornado after ready, so we're going to see if we can... Oh! Just a regular KO here. Well, I mean, it is an Econ. Oh? We escaped?
Like nobody's landing on either side. And we dashed out. Disengage. Sounds good, guys.
Alright.
They wasted, honestly, a little too much time for me on that engagement.
The Tornado disappeared both the drone and the Econ there. Very wise choice.
We're seeing those two players try to make up points here that they've wasted time on. With these Econ. I love that hornback play.
That poor punishing blade. You know, you're called into action only to be just silenced right immediately. It's so sad to see. But we have a corner brawl going on right now. Coming out.
And Fuego has been...
Secret Econ at the end? Does Triple have Shark Tech now? Well, Fuego with a resounding performance there. You know, that 6 Econ lead, securing that massive Econ bonus, as well as the Econ mastery from the in-game bonus as well.
Also, just having, what, 1,800 points ahead of second place before that?
It's like John does make it in 4th place with 8,803 points. Then we have Sun Mario with 11,455 points. Then we have ΔXAstotopo with 11,577 points. Finally, we have Fuego coming in from his 7th place in round 1, taking first in round 2, taking first in semifinal A with 11,923 points.
I literally have no words for 311 players.
Can we talk about how close that is? That is so close. Everyone right now is really just living up to their names, like Death being the Angel of Death, Fuego being on fire right now in this last round. I mean, what's going on with the naming conventions?
Here we have our big bracket coming in.
Crash or John keeps crashing into things, so you know.
Atomik performing explosively, you know.
Buck Kirby, Berry Buck.
Oh my god, dude.
Econ bonus. I do wonder what led to the decision of including it, but at the same time, I'm so grateful it has been because we've been seeing clash after clash and upset after upset, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's all going to culminate.
The universe. Like, a few things tonight, that's for sure. As we see John, unfortunately,
also you're gonna do with the corn bat pop off. You know, it's built into the weapon. But we do see some KO such a map that is open and obvious. We're gonna probably see a lot of rocket in here. And yet another trick ball on the camera as we see. We're gonna secure the drone and the KO.
Is it gonna be enough to bind though? No. Anticipating that someone might be coming toward the middle. Unfortunately, I don't even think there's go there. But this might actually end up finding Atomik if it does enough gun damage in time. Unfortunately, on trick wall because it works really well when opponents get below 50% health. You'll be able to find them as Sun Mario comes in with the dunk. I love it.
There are a lot of chip off. 3 of them I've seen on the scoreboard so far, and I think what's costing people these gun binds early on with a small weapon. On the gun, going with my shotgun balloons, and then that'll get the insta bind, and from there I can get my gun.
Correct, that's a really good way to combo as a big weapon dual trick ball combo happening here with a quick respawn coming in. Fuego able to secure the Econ, rocking the let it die Econ. Well, I was expecting it. As Asbiel now comes in and gets an Econ straight back.
So
good use of the wide attack to keep people at range. Unfortunately, Atomik is not going to be able to live as John is going to be able to secure an Econ, but Atomik going to get out of that situation. You know John wants to finish Atomik here right now, so Atomik is just saying, I'm just going to leave the tornado here. Good call, and it's able to get us
in here because, as you know, those Dharma points do add up in the end, but I wonder if that's going to be enough.
Yeah, this was, it looked like there was everyone was kind of all over the place with this match. Obviously, Sun Mario put on a really good performance there, but Jiro, of course, rocking the skateboard round 1, putting consistent points on the board with the drone. But Sun Mario going to be getting the only massive bonus here as well on top of the Econ Master. So that's also super big. That puts Sun Mario essentially 2,000 points ahead of the current second place just from that game 1. A couple rounds of playing weapons we're familiar with. more so than the third round. If they think they have themselves in a good position for round 3, they would probably swap up as we are getting looking for the first drone break, going to get it, but unfortunately going to get blocked by ΔxAstotopo there, so that's out of the way to keep yourself in the game, because again, 2 consistent performances with that will be huge, and it looked like Jiro might have went down in the corner, because I saw a quick respawn activation there.
Did get that first quick respawn out. And there's Fuego on the corner. Oh, bad, not red.
Atomic is a burger. It's so funny to look at. I've never seen Atomic in this costume as a poison coming out in the corner, unfortunately not in an ideal spot, not to be able to get any points out of that. And just barely with laser, not enough damage on ΔxAstotopo for the bind. Atomic going to that was a risky play to big weapon there, but able to get the KO and a bunch of action happening over here by Asbiel right now. 4 players. Rockets coming in from Sunmario, able to somehow get an E-pump there. Asbiel has 3 E-pumps right now. Yeah, because it wasn't the best use of tornado that we've seen from Buff Kirby online. We know that Buff Kirby has some incredible tornado. As Sunmario looking to get maybe another rocket here, but there's a bunch of fights with this right under the bridge. Unfortunately on the break attack is John and ΔxAstotopo there, but a wall shooter stealing nice combination, I believe. They're super good for Sunmario, able to block that as this break attack is going to send Atomic flying out of existence. That is really unfortunate for Atomic to be placed there. Wrong place, wrong time. As now we see a dragon in the hands of Fuego, which is going to be targeted up target. Is it going to be enough?
It will not. Oh, it will. It did. It did.
I think that was actually, I don't know if you noticed what happened there, but Fuego made a really good play by using the gun launcher to force Buff Kirby to block, which allowed the dragon to hit.
The dragon got dang. I did not see the gun launch go off.
Yeah, also I see 5 E-phones on our first place. It's ΔxAstotopo really struggling with Spinner and just getting kind of bullied. No bind there. Gonna be forced to kind of dash out of his parry as Asbiel. First place versus 8th right now. That's a tough matchup, especially with Asbiel. Spinner from John. Oh no!
Cleaned up by the Punisher out of nowhere.
Oh, ΔxAstotopo is definitely having a rough game. Mario is smacking another one.
Smacking it right in. Left and right.
I wanted.
This is what I wanted.
Faster as ΔxAstotopo is taken out by Buff Kirby. Look at the E-phones kind of across the board here. As Jiro's actually kind of low here. He's kind of just chilling. Yeah. Ooh, and Utsu coming out from Atomic defensively. No, it's Buff Kirby's actually Utsu. Unfortunately, not going to be able to secure a KO with that as the match comes to an end.
We saw them scraping for those points at the end, and nobody was getting them.
Ooh, and you know what? Jiro not having Drone Master here. And Asbiel having the E-Pump Master. Is that 2 in a row for Asbiel having E-Pump Master? No, because Sunmario had the only.
Yeah, Sunmario had 7 last time.
So Asbiel taking and making it a close game.
Excited for this final push, this last bit of energy from everybody. I just hope it brings out some really good, fun stuff to watch right now. And this is why we saw those 2 mellow picks, because already we got that annoying combo cutting off John from his first drone.
Oh, did we have an early E-Pon before the 200-second mark? Do we now? Oh no, the gun block at the last moment!
Beautiful from both sides, just no one can seal the deal.
Uh-oh.
We'll take
Gord's
that.
mega hitbox is coming in.
Oh, Fuego going in on Sunmario over there. Buff Kirby said, I don't want any of that.
Honestly, this whole thing right now just feels so nostalgic. I feel like I'm watching just a VR match. Just, I sit down, I put on the game, and then I'm in a VR match.
Oh, big fiesta here on Inner. Who's even targeting who? Someone's just trying to... We got a KO. Looks like no.
Poor Topo. Now, I do believe that the S-guard was a misinput, trying to... I do that all the time when I'm just trying to dash away and then I get clipped by something. Oh, we just need
all 100 seconds in here.
Apparently, we're gonna love this track. The Gumbo?
Did someone steal that? I didn't see KO.
I think the Gumbo stole the KO. Oh dear.
Oh, the Tenchi will find nobody, but the Jiro will find Mario.
Epon decoration there. And you know what this cute move did find? It found the universe, because they're in the grand finals too still.
Oh, Jiro will also find a potent poison on, what is this, Asbiel right here? Oh, so Mario goes down for an Epon. Nice job, John. We have 3 Epons from Jiro sitting at the top right now. We are on Jiro's stomping grounds, I mean.
Oh,
Looks like Asbiel got that throw. Oh, it's on the reaction.
Okay, Big Jones is starting to spawn now, and so here's where we're going to see the majority of the conflict. As you see, literally everyone just conglomerating into just one giant combat.
I don't think a single Epon just happened there.
It looks like somebody did get KO'd, but I'm uncertain as to whether or not it was an Epon. You can see the parry come out, and the net one there.
This was a very strong performance from Buck KIRBY and from the Surf Boys in the room.
I know you're happy about that, Riley.
This is what I've been waiting. I was surprised all day at the lack of surfboard dominance.
We do stand the surfboard supremacy here at the massive melee. An actual
we get any
mix
points?
there?
We will get 2 Epons. No, we won't.
No. I think the trade was, we saw the Epon on screen, but then the other one was KO. But we do have one Epon from the mixer, which is more than we've seen normally. So hey, improvement.
We'll take it. 20 seconds left, 7th place with a solid 3,500 points. Everybody is scrapping for these last few big drones.
I'm so wishing for a rocket right now. Why? I don't think anyone is using a weapon that has a rocket on it, but the tingling in me is just like, sick rocket.
The last second buzzer beater rocket that would win you $500. Ooh. And we are going to see a crazy stack of KOs at the end there.
Okay, I feel ready for the close-up. Oh, that's just Drone Master. I've gasped too soon.
Wait. But KIRBY will take that Epon Master. This is going to be...
Now, even with the Master of Epon bonus there, he's still in 2nd place.
And we're also seeing the other massive Epon bonus place.
Alright, and I'm sure you're just as excited to find out who won as we are. So here it is, the final standings for the massive Melee. Coming in at 4th place, we have Atomik with 15,181 points. Then we have Asbiel with 16,936 points coming in 3rd. Finally, we have Sun Mario grabbing 2nd with 17,480 points. And our grand champion is Jiro with 17,711 points. Congratulations!
That consistency matters so much when it came down to it from Jiro.
Riley, are you
250
happy?
points. It's another drone. It's another drone.
Yeah, it's literally like just another big drone deciding the difference, pretty much.
I'm just dancing.
Crazy.
I'm SA bias, you know how it is.
I mean, what if you get that you're happy?
300 points.
Thank you so much, Jiro, and congratulations again on your victory.
Thank you very much. I never really thought I would actually win this tournament. I'm really happy right now.
Congratulations. What an absolute banger of a final. So what was your preparation like for this tournament?
Preparations?
Yes, like how you practiced and...
well, so I mainly use boards. I mainly use the Matsuri board for the most battle royale, and that's the weapons that I mostly use. But since the tournament, this rule has said you have to use 3 weapons in total, so after a lot of time to need practice on the other 2 weapons. And for other 2 weapons, I decided to choose the Blade and Surfboard. So
yeah, I was just about to ask you about your weapon choices. You just decided to go with the entire skateboard line.
yeah.
Just mostly due to comfort.
So
Alright, thank you so much. And just one last quick question. Who's your favorite Ninjala character and why?
My favorite Ninjala character is Burton because the first episode that I watched of the Ninjala, the episode 0, that was the reason that I started liking Burton as my favorite character.
Ah, alright. Thank you so much, Jiro, and congratulations again for becoming the Massive May Melee champion.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it the whole time.
Okay,
Super
Ryan.
proud of you.
June, if we have time, I'd actually like to ask Jiro something.
Yeah, sure.
If that's okay.
Sure, go ahead.
The one thing I wanted to ask you, Jiro, is going into, like, you said you were going to play basically board throughout the entire tournament, which I see, and I absolutely respect as a board game myself. But what was your entire decision to play them in the order of which you did?
Well, so I've already told you that I mainscape the board, right? And because of that, I really very used to board since I've been using that weapon all the time since season 2. So for this tournament, I have to practice a new weapon and I decided to choose a surfboard. So for the first 2 matches, I choose the board and Kamu because I'm more used to that. So for the final stage, we got WNA. So WNA would be more very basic stage, so it would be a great place to use the web surfboard for it.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Riley and Syd, do you have any questions for our winner before we let him go?
Riley, I know you might. I mean, you got that SM bias going on.
Was there any rounds that you thought you were possibly not going to advance?
It was the first round. It was the first match of the first round. I got 5th place, and after that I got 3rd place. So I almost thought I might not make it. But
Wow, almost scraped by and came out on top.
yeah,
You actually got by that round by barely 400 points.
I do have a question. I want to nip this in the bud right now. Is it Jiro or Gyro?
actual name is Chao, but you can call me either way you want.
Okay.
Alright, Gyro.
Congrats. Seriously,
Congratulations
congrats.
again.
Thank you.
Well earned.
Gyro will walk away today with a $500 gift card and a special Ippon decoration.
That's nice.
And I think that is all the time we have today. Commentators, where can we find you online after the stream ends?
So I am pretty much on every platform you can imagine, all with the same tag. It is at CAGameAdmin777 on YouTube, Twitter. So just feel free to follow me, drop a sub on the YouTube channel. We do a lot of Ninjala content over on the channel. And my biggest thing is the weapon guides. I think that's one of my favorite series I've worked on recently. So 10th one is in the works. It is the drill, so that'll be coming Wednesday? Tuesday is what I have it scheduled for.
Oh, you heard it first now. It's committed.
Riley, how about you?
You can find me at AyoRileyG on Twitter, Twitch, and my new YouTube channel, where I mostly just re-upload some podcasts I do about Ninjala. We do the Ippon podcast. Next week we're actually doing a recap on today, and then our future episode is going to be what Sav was talking about, our Ninjala fashion show. So stay tuned for info on that. That'll be really fun.
Alright, thank you so much. And finally, Sovereign Syd, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube at Sovereign Syd. That is SYD. And on YouTube I am newly revamping it, but I'm hoping to bring you a lot more Ninjala content on top of my map guides and my fashion guides. And then on Twitch I'm a variety streamer, so who knows what you can find there, but a lot of Ninjala for sure.
Alright, thank you so much. And I also want to thank all of our competitors, our commentators, and all of our viewers for spending their Saturday with us. I would just like to wish everybody a good night. And everybody remember, let's do our goodbye greeting.
Are we ready?
1, 2, 3. Ninjala!